The Crucible seasonal drop is usually hit or miss. Some of them you find some use cases like Riptide. Maybe you're just drawn to something like Crisis Inverted. Stars and Shadows sticks out as one of the better ones, but for this season, Bungie brought the heat. An Arc 3.0 ready, 900 RPM lightweight out of bounds. It does everything right. The only thing I can see is that a player just doesn't like the feel of it. Maybe they don't like Omelon weapons. Other than that, the majority, you have to get some good rolls on this thing. It is 100% PvP catered. It can do some PvE things. It can be set up there, but it's ready to roll in the Crucible. It's obtained as a random drop, and as you start resetting your Crucible rank, you start getting extra perk slots, and that is needed. This is one of those monster perk pools. We have 24 total perks in nodes 3 and 4. So in this review, I'm going to break down what to look for, go in depth with how some of these perks are working on this weapon, and I'm very impressed. It's a crit magnet, it's a laser beam. It first starts with the trait, Omelon Fluid Dynamics. The top half of the mag, you get increased reload speed and stability. It has a 36 round mag, so the first 18 rounds have this benefit. It starts with plus 20 stability, plus 30 reload, and once the 19th bullet comes out, the perk is decayed, has nothing left. It has a base 43 stability, so bullet 1 is 63 stability. Goes back down once it gets past 18. It's almost like a version of Tap the Trigger. Not the accuracy, but just the overall feel of it. It starts off very stable, which is crucial in the first moments of a gunfight. It's a very good trait. It's got a base 95 recoil, it's vertical, that's perfect. The base stats are fine, nothing bad, nothing great. Aim assist is 55, AE is 23. So I'm gonna start with the perks. That's the main focus of this video. You're gonna be seeing various rolls up on the screen. You have until now, and you will continue to see some more. And at the end, I have my top 3 or 4 rolls that I really like, and those are gonna be for me. This thing is set up for everyone, for all kinds of builds, but there's some special things that go on with this trait, the frame, how it all just kind of coexists. There's so many perks. I'm actually going to touch all of them. Most of them. Some are going to be really fast, but some are going to get a little bit more of a breakdown. Again, because the frame, because the trait. Some magic happens with some of them. First up, column 3, Dynamic Sway. The big thing to take away from Dynamic Sway is that it's free accuracy given. Period. One of the very few perks out of the gate that just gives free accuracy. You hold down the trigger, you get 10 stability. You combine that with the added plus 20 stability that you get from Fluid Dynamics when you start off, feels really stable. So as you're firing from enemy to enemy, or even in just one gunfight, a duel, the accuracy is improved, negating bloom. It's a really good perk for it, but it happens after 0.6 seconds. It will be up. You will be firing that long. Hipfire grip, hipfire's S tier and SMGs, plus 15 aim assist. You get accuracy help. Again, one of those few perks that gives accuracy out of the gate. You know, you have to be firing from the hip, but it also gives you some stability. And this clip right here is without hipfire. With hipfire, SMGs are a monster, so it's worth considering. Threat detector, 15 meters and in, and you will be that a lot of the time. You get plus 15 stability, reload, a handling scaler. You combine that plus 15 stability with that Omelon plus 20 and the plus 30 reload, it's a dream to shoot. If 2 enemies are there, it's plus 40 stability. It gets to 100 pretty quick. Grave Robber, not a flashy perk, but it does have its soulmate in column 4. Moving target, controller players, big perk for you. M&K, it is there, but you're not really gonna feel it as much as a controller player. But the aim assist stat going up, 265, getting the strafe scaler. It's gonna make it feel a little bit more crisp if you're on M&K. And on controller, it's just gonna feel just overall better. Subsistence, PvE, demo, always S tier. It also has its soulmate in column 4. Perpetual motion, S tier, you move for a couple of seconds. It's that plus 5 handling stability reload, move for 10 seconds. It's plus 15 to all those stats. Really good for it. Base stability goes to 58. You add on fluid dynamic stability. You have the lightweight frame. It just works. Tunnel vision, it has its soulmate in column 4, but just alone, it's giving accuracy after a kill and aim assist. So 75 after that reload, it lasts for 5 seconds. Heating up, guys, I love it on this SMG because how I feel about it, I do view Omelon Fluid Dynamics as a version of Tap the Trigger as far as stability. Starts off really strong. After a kill, heating up gives plus 15 stability, gets the recoil directed to 100, no big deal. Times 2 is plus 30 stability, even more accuracy cone growth. And that's the main thing about heating up, is the accuracy help. It requires a kill, but it gives one of the biggest accuracy gains in the game. And accuracy is the secret sauce of the Crucible. I've been saying that for years. It's been proven. Getting that shot to land, vacuuming headshots. Accuracy is key. Killing wind, S tier for it. After a kill, you get plus 20 range. And to put that into perspective, it has a base fall-off distance of 16 meters. When you add 20 range to this SMG, it goes to 18 meters. So there's big gains. You also get the fastest strafe scaler in the game, 40 handling, 50 mobility. The perk is juiced. Pulse monitor, it got buffed a while back. Just know that pretty much every true 1v1 duel that you get into, a true gunfight, the gun's gonna reload. When you're in low health, it's gonna reload the entire mag. Now the fourth column, kill clip. One of the defining perks for me. That's my opinion. Sure, Hero's Burden has it, but it's the only other lightweight aside from the Collection Mida Mini. But Kill Clip as a whole on a 900 lightweight is extremely strong. The base TTK is 0.67, 10 crit, 1 body, and with that Omelon frame, with some of these perks, it can be done. And when you get Kill Clip going, it goes to 25 per crit. That's the 0.436 TTK if you land 8 straight crits. If not, it's going to be easier to hit that base 0.67, just overall melts. It's S tier. Surrounded, PvE, Golden Tricorn. This is a better Rampage. After you get a kill, it's 15% more damage. A lot of you would be using it just for that. But in that time frame, while Golden Tricorn ×1 is up, if you land an ability Final Blow, you get 50% more damage for 10 seconds. Maybe a grenade or melee build, you can incorporate that, but if not, it has that 50% after a kill. And it's very easy to do in PvE, so if you want it there, Golden Tricorn can work. Swashbuckler, great perk. Damage after every kill, stacking to ×5, 33% more damage. At melee Final Blow goes straight to that 33% more. Adrenaline Junkie, the grenade version. But remember, after a kill with Adrenaline Junkie, you also get +20 handling. So that's the better long way to 33 perk. The +20 handling on a lightweight, even better. Nade Final Blow gets straight to 33% more damage. Tap the trigger, very interesting here. On the initial trigger pull, you get 40 stability. The view kick is lessened. You get accuracy cone help. It lasts for 0.6 seconds. Coincidentally, the TTK on this thing is 0.67. So in the 11 bullets for a 0.67 TTK, it's in that Omelon fluid dynamic range. Tap gets the stability to 83. Omelon +20, it's 100. The decay's down. Very, very good perk on this particular weapon. Try it if you get it. It's a beam. Under over, 20% more damage to overshields in PvP. It's worth a keep only later on down the line once you have a great roll. If it's an option as a selectable perk, keep it. It's a great archetype. We never know when the overshield nonsense is going to pop up in the Crucible. Dealing 20% more damage to those overshields is a big deal. Rangefinder S tier, adding zoom, and what that does is it makes it match what the Multi-Mock does with its scope. Now, the scope with the Multi-Mock also adds some range with its total package. But Rangefinder takes the base range from 16 meters to 17.6. And extending your zoom level on an SMG that has Omelon fluid dynamics with stability help in the beginning. Adding zoom also means that the stability itself is going to be better because of that zoom factor. It's accommodating for it. So it's even more of a laser beam. It's a good perk. Gut shot. Stay away on an SMG, 10% more damage. There are way better perks here. Harmony, great for it, especially paired with a sniper. Get a kill, switch over, 20% more damage. Fragile Focus, you get bonus range until you take damage. You get +20 range until that happens. But with an SMG, you will be taking damage. So when you think about it for a second, adding +20 range to this SMG from base takes the range from 16 meters to 18.5. Or, all the time, you can take Rangefinder to get it to 17.6 meters all the time. I'm taking Rangefinder, and I encourage you to do so as well. Well-rounded, not needed. The SMG is stacked. It has literally every best PvP perk in the game, and there's various routes to go. So I want to talk about some of these combinations, talk about my top 3 or 4, and my top 3 or 4 is definitely going to be different than yours. This thing is so complete with so many variations. But let's talk about some roles. First up, the Soulmates, Grave Robber, Swashbuckler. For melee heavy builds and classes, it's perfect. Grave Robber, on that melee Final Blow, refreshes the mag, fills it right back up. You come out with 33% more damage with Swash. Titan, Warlock, Hunter, all could benefit from it, but it is melee focused. It also works in PvE. Then we have Demo, Adrenaline Junkie. Same deal, but for grenades. Grenade Final Blow, you come out with 33% more damage. So Ahamkara, Axiom Bolt, Storm Grenades. It's always been a top tier roll, top tier combination. And then we have some synergy rolls. Dynamic Sway, Tap the Trigger. Tap the Trigger starts with +40 stability, accuracy help, recoil help for the first 0.6 seconds of your gunfight. The frame after 0.6, Dynamic Sway kicks in, adding stability back and accuracy back. It's a dueling roll. Then on top, you have the lightweight frame with its movement speed and the Omelon trait with the stability and reload. It's a very good roll. We have Perpetual Motion, all of its rolls. Lightweight mobility to playstyle, you're going to be running. Adding +5s across the board, +15 across the board is a big deal. So Perpetual Motion Kill Clip, Perpetual Motion Tap the Trigger. Many pairings for it. Nothing wrong. We have Tunnel Vision Kill Clip, always been good. And of course, if you value it, Hip Fire, possibly Threat Detector, 100% do it. Maybe you get some rolls, a good pairing in the final column, at least try it. Give it a couple of engagements. But for me, on this weapon, with what it has to offer, here's what I value. My top rolls. 3 involve Kill Clip, and there's no real wrong answer with Kill Clip. Like, I just went over Perpetual Motion Kill Clip. But the other 3, one of them I'm still looking for, one is great, and the other is actually my favorite roll for Out of Bounds. But first, the great all-around roll, Moving Target Kill Clip, especially on a Peacekeeper type. Perfect for control players, and M&K, again, you're not going to feel the full benefit like a controller player does, but the aim assist benefit is there for you, and it is helpful. It is vacuuming headshots. It's getting some help. Probably my favorite role on Out of Bounds overall. There's a tie that I'm going to talk about in a second, but it's heating up kill clip. This thing has a fast reload. When you combine the base reload, when you combine an SMG loader, when you combine the Omlon fluid dynamics, after you get a kill and reload, it's going to be lightning quick, especially if you get amplified. We didn't even talk about that. But the benefits of plus 15 stability, plus 30 stability. With the trait, it's really nice, but it is all about the accuracy. The big accuracy bonuses pairing with kill clip, it's a machine. A straight up machine, target to target mow. When you have heating up with kill clip, it feels incredible. Now, if the reload wasn't good, or the trait didn't work out so well with the frame, the overall kit of Out of Bounds, I wouldn't be as in love with it. But the complete kit with this perk combo is insane. It is so good. But just as good, really, is that last kill clip roll of killing wind kill clip. I don't have it yet. I want it bad. It's what my multi-mock is. It's what a lot of players' multi-mock is. But this is going to be in the energy form. Get a kill, reload, massive strafe, plus 20 range, getting all the help with the handling. It's an S tier combination. And then we go into rangefinder. Same deal. You can go perpetual motion rangefinder. But that other role that I said for me that was tied with that heating up kill clip is going to be killing wind rangefinder. Getting the base range out with rangefinder, getting kills, adding plus 20 range with the dueling strafe scaler, with the accuracy, it's top shelf. Pure dueling role. And when it comes to something like trials, kill clip can work. Don't let people tell you that it can't, because it can. It does work. But the all-around dueling potential with killing wind rangefinder is suited for a competitive scene, a competitive arena. And it feels fantastic. I love this thing. The perks on this SMG, a lightweight, that frame bonus, the origin trait bonus. It is one of the best PvP SMGs in the game. Zero question about it. It has everything that you need and more. When you start adding in your targeting, your unflinching, your reloaders, it's deadly. For the barrel and mag, you would mostly go range because it has a ton of ways built in and perk-wise for stability. You can do a mix of range and stability. You can go for a true laser beam, all stability, it's there. The base handling is great. The aim assist is great. Recoil's great. Min-max how you want it to be. The main three stats are going to hold true: range, stability, handling a little bit. But no matter way you set it up, it's going to perform because the frame, the origin trait, and the perks. So watch your drops, reset your Crucible rank, that way you get some extra options. There could be a world where you get Grave Robber, Demolitionist heating up, or Perpetual Motion, with Adrenaline Junkie, Swashbuckler, Kill Clip. Like, you have 3 roles right there. 3 different playstyles on an SMG that does everything right. It is so good. So get one that best suits your playstyle. Definitely pick it up. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Let's talk about Out of Bounds below. With so many perks, so many combinations, amazing combinations, what are you looking for? What do you like? Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.